Cursed along this bit, my papa used to tell me that it was an old witch tale, that an unknown force that was pulling you the other way.
Possibly gravity operates different in this part of the Earth.
This road confuses everyone who uses it. We've asked road surveyor Chris English to investigate. He's brought along a mystery-busting piece of equipment known as a theodolite. He's going to do some measurements.
Okay, that's 89.4.
Observation store.
Okay, on to the next one, please.
The results are completely unexpected.
Observation store.
This looks like the top of the hill, right? And this looks like the bottom. Wrong. It's the other way around, actually. Chris's measurements show that this point is 292 feet above sea level, and this one is 303 feet.
The ground level actually gets higher on my records. It might not show that, but that's actually what takes place.
So, does Chris know what's going on?
Absolutely no idea.
Thankfully, psychologist Dr. Rob McIntosh thinks he has the answer.
Relatively speaking, this goes downhill with respect to the surrounding landscape that we're standing in. But if we could get a wide enough perspective on this, we'd see that we're standing within a tilted landmass. The whole landscape tilts this way, and the road tilts in the same direction, but by a smaller amount, so the relative slope appears to go this way.
So we're not going insane. It's just one giant optical illusion. The landscape is playing tricks on us.
So here's the car, and it's clearly rolling up the hill with respect to the surrounding frame, but not with respect to true gravity.
These optical illusions fool us because we rely too much on our eyes and don't listen to our other senses.
Within our inner ear, we've got balance organs, the vestibular system, that allow us to maintain posture and balance, and they tell us about the true direction of gravity all the time. But we're so visually dominated that that correct information is being overruled by the misleading visual impression of a slope in the opposite direction.
Not convinced? Let's step inside. This is a room created by the American scientist Adelbert Ames in 1934. And it proves that your eyes can trick your brain.
If I'm standing towards the right-hand corner of the room, I appear to be very large. But when I move to the opposite corner of the room, I appear to shrink to about half that size. Of course, I'm not really shrinking and growing. What's actually happening is that when I'm standing in this corner, I'm approximately twice as far away from your eye as I am in that corner. But because your brain believes I'm at the same distance, the only reasonable interpretation is that I must have got smaller.
Our brains have been fooled into thinking this room is square, but in reality, it's not.
So these apparently square checkerboard tiles are in fact all kind of diamond-shaped lozenges. They get progressively larger as we go towards the bottom corner of the room. And as we move towards the opposite corner, they get smaller. The brain is designed to deliver quick, efficient answers that are usually correct in most natural situations. And it does that by making assumptions, assuming the most likely interpretation in any given situation. But when the most likely thing is not true, that's when we get mistakes. As at the electric bray, where the whole landscape was unexpectedly tilted, or in this room that has been very cleverly designed to mess with our sense of perspective.